What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome to another summoning video, and this time I'm gonna be summoning on the new Thresher banner that does have Rearmed Reinhardt, and I do want to get 2 Tina so that I can fodder off one of them to my Mercedes, of course, because we do have the new Wrathful Tempo skill, so Mercedes is gonna be able to make use of it. I wouldn't mind getting another copy of Safy either, to be honest. There is no green focus unit on this banner, so I hope that I don't really get too many green units, or green stones rather. A copy of Reinhardt is going to be fine. I don't really have too many users of Arcane Thunder. I think I have a lot more Arcane Euphoria units. So I'm gonna get Ferdinand here. He did get a pretty nice weapon refine. Kind of makes me get the hopes back for the demo units. It's like that meme. We're so back, we're not back. It's pretty much that when it comes to the demo refines, unfortunately. Hoping that I can get a copy of Lara here. She does have Rock Slide Dance, and indeed, I'm gonna be getting her on my first patch. Okay, so that is pretty good. And she is minus attack, of course. Of course, she had to be minus attack. I could get another IV of her, and I'm also aiming to get Will with good IVs, so hoping I can also get him. Yeah, thankfully no greenstone. So this banner is definitely gonna be going down as one of the unique banners with 2 staff units. Honestly, I kind of expected Arcane Staff at this point, and not like an Arcane Blue Tome so soon after, to be honest, because Arcane Red Tome was a lot longer back compared to the Arcane Blue Tome, but we just cannot seem to predict what Arcane weapon they want to do next. So let us begin with the questions that you guys have left. As always, if you want me to answer any kind of question in a summoning video, you could leave them in the comments with the hashtag question. The hashtag is very important, and the first question is by Any Artist Me, and they're asking me, this is based on Ileana Resplendent, because she is a late book 4 unit. That means that IS is open a box full of more potential Resplendent units from book 1 to 4. Which unit do you want to see Resplendent of? My picks would be Echidna, Death Knight, Tanya, and Petrine. Yeah, honestly, those are pretty good picks, and I would love to have Petrine get a Resplendent version. She's going to be getting a weapon refine this year, I believe, and that could be the question of the day. Let me know which book 2 or book 3 unit, or even book 4 unit you want to see as the Resplendent units, because Ileana has made those possible. Me personally, I would definitely love to get Naysala, have some kind of Resplendent, and then Brave Alm, even though I'm not going to be able to get him on my free-to-play account. And I would also love Mercedes, of course, to get a Resplendent version, because she is a book 3 unit. So maybe she could get the Hell attire as a nod to her brother. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, she could be a fairy, but I would want her to be from Hell, and usually Hell Resplendents are really amazing, like Dancer Eldigan, for example, so that would be pretty nice, and I would love to get her. It was really strange how they jumped so far ahead, because Ileana is going to be getting a weapon refine this year itself, and she could get a weapon refine like 2 months from now. I'm gonna get another Lara, and this is a 5-star one. Okay, plus attack. Okay, I'll take that. That's definitely a lot better, and I'll summon on this redstone. I guess I could skip the redstones from now on because I already got a plus attack Lara. I don't wish that she had more resistance, because then you can just run the Temari dagger as always on these dancers, and that just opens them up for running a lot more supportive skills like Ploy skill, Sabotage skill, stuff like that. But unfortunately she doesn't. I wouldn't mind getting some kind of arcane weapons that are more supportive in nature. I mean, you can just have an arcane weapon for each occasion. The next question is asking me, hello Phoenix Master, since IS is really making us wait for an arcane staff, just for funsies, who do you think will be the first Rearmed staff unit? And what kind of skills / builds are you expecting them to have? So I could see them making Rearmed Hortensia with a Rearmed staff, maybe Arcane Fracture or something like that, because she has a personal skill. And she is easily one of the best engaged units, like on any kind of difficulty. It's kind of insane. So she could be the rearmed, staff unit, similar to how Alchrist was. So, okay, I'm gonna have Lapis show up. She definitely agrees with that. So I would really love Hortensia to be the one, because it would make sense. And she could be a flyer, have guidance for soaring guidance. Maybe she could have soaring guidance. Would be a nice nod to IV. And we could just fodder units without them disappearing for soaring guidance. So I really would like to have that. When it comes to the design and the effects of the staff, I would really want the Arcane Staff to have both Wrathful Staff and Dazzling Staff built in. Because now Infantry Mages at least can run Tempo 4 skills, Magic Unlock Follow-Up, all of these, skills, which they couldn't before. So having the Wrathful and Dazzling Staff built in is just going to be opening up more options, because you're not going to be able to get the Fortress effect on these cavalry healers if you run some kind of, Poetic Justice or any kind of Dazzling, skill, except for Dazzling Fortress, but it's kind of inferior compared to Speed Resistance Fortress anyways. So that's what I would want out of the staff. I would also want it to have Null Guard so that these healers can easily trigger their special. So that would be also another effect. I mean, it's kind of similar to the Wrathful Tempo, but still, at least then the cavalry and flying staff units are going to be able to get the tempo skill. So that's pretty much the effects that I would have, liked to have on it. Maybe, actually, the 3 effects and then +5 to all of these stats and then minus on special cooldown. That would be it. That would be a decent arcane weapon. So I would really like that, personally. And Hortensia with soaring guidance would be amazing if it does happen. A lot of people were expecting Engage Banner, but Thracia showed up. And Thracia honestly didn't really get too many units. Last year, Ascended set is, not even fully from Thracia. I mean, that set is from Thracia, but still, didn't really have any kind of new units. I'm getting not that many colorless stones. That's a bit strange. Colorless Hell going in full force. I'm not getting any kind of Reinhardt either. I did have pretty good luck getting Lara, but that's pretty much it. The next question is by the real Govika, and they're asking me, you would hate to see it happen, but what could FEH have to do in order for you to either quit the game or step back significantly, or just enjoy it a lot less? Personally, I think that they could try and content ID claim or copyright strike videos of FEH. That would definitely make me back off, because I'm a YouTuber first and then a FEH player. I've been doing this for almost 14 years now, since I was a kid. So yeah, having played literal hackers and fates that have infinite avoid and insane weapons and everything, honestly, there's not much that they can do. Even if they ramp up that power creep, it is still a challenge for me in a way, a fun challenge to see how I can do with my older units. So probably messing it up with YouTube in a way. That would definitely make me, not put my channel at danger, so to say. So I'm gonna get a Burrow here. No colorless stones here. I do have 3 red stones, but already got good enough Lara, and I had another minus attack one. The next question is by Yuri Triple V, and they're asking me what is the benefit of running hit and run on budget as opposed to drag pack. I find the latter to be more useful, since being able to yeet an enemy you cannot kill towards your teammates to get picked off can be crucial. We pretty much always recommend hit and run as the bootleg Kanto, so I'm curious if there's something I'm missing. Not really too much. I guess prefer having hit and run a bit more, because many times, like this is an actual case with my free-to-play count, I've got hit and run on many units, and a lot of times in arena, I don't really want them to drag back the enemy, because I'm trying to just, hit them and then retreat with my units. So that's why I kind of prefer having hit and run, and on flyers, you just want to have hit and run, because you can only drag back like an infantry unit to a mountain tile. so that just cannot happen. So in that sense, hit and run can be helpful, but I guess it's more of a preference thing because I use a lot of, free-to-play units, real units, and any kind of random 5-star summons in Arena Assault, just so that I can have more options at my disposal. So hit and run just ends up helping me a lot more because I can just, hit them and then retreat with a dancer. Drag back can also help you when you can drag back some kind of enemy out of the defensive tile, but still. So it's definitely more of a preference thing, and it's not like hit and run is insanely better than drag back. It's just that for me, it has helped me, so that's pretty much what I recommend. I do a lot of testing with my main account and also my free-to-play account for the builds videos and everything, so that I know what I'm talking about. So that's why I kind of recommend it. That's pretty much it. I'm not gonna get any kind of colorless focus unit here, which is a bit strange. No blue stones either. So Thracia Banner definitely not having a good luck here. Please, just let me get Athena. Okay, I'm gonna get Patty here. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with how Pern turned out to be as a pretty good Dagger Infantry Grand Tour Battle unit. We don't really have a lot of them, to be honest. There's like Gangrel and Kronia, and that's pretty much it from the Grand Tour battles. So pretty easy to have something like Legendary Female Sheza at home. Right, so now I can Spark and I can just get Reinhardt and then put myself back in the colorless hell for Tina and Safy. So I guess I'll do that because I can feel it. If I spark one of them, I'm just gonna get them anyways on the colorless summons. So I'm gonna spark Reinhardt as the rearmed unit. Making him a speedy cavalier was definitely not on my bingo card, but here we are with a fast Reinhardt. He cannot really run Flared Sparrow, so that's that, I guess. But still, does have pretty good artwork. And I hope that I can get 2 Tinas. I'm gonna still, I guess, just go for the colorless stones. I haven't really got any kind of off-focus units either. So my traffic light or my focus charge has not been charged up that much. I'm gonna get Tina here. Okay, good thing I didn't spark her. I had the feeling I was gonna get them right after that. The game works in mysterious ways, and this is a plus speed minus defense Tina, so I'm gonna be building her up, and I'm probably gonna be foddering off the other Tina that I get, most likely. So Tina showing up, and getting Safy would also be pretty nice. The next question is by Big Stongs. What is an SD captain skill you think would be cool to see, and how do you think you'd use it with your current barracks? Okay, I'm gonna get Ascended Celica here with the question of Big Stongs. I personally think a cap skill like Duo's Indulgence from AR would be pretty crazy. There are a lot of Duo skills that already refresh over the course of an SD match, but there are a lot of them that don't. So I've got a plus attack Ascended Celica here, and yeah, that would be a pretty nice captain skill. I would personally like to see something along the lines of what Tina can do, like stealing the visible status effects. I think that would be really, really cool because we have insane amount of visible status effects going on in Summoner Duels, and it would definitely be more of an S skill, Summoner Duels S skill. And I guess it's not really like Duo Thor. Have to use a Duo button or something like that. It automatically does that, so it's not even like you're expending like an action. So that would be crazy. I would also like to see maybe a captain skill with Warp Bubble. Like, why do I have such anti-fun ideas for the captain skills? I would really hate to face any of those captain skills. But yeah, maybe Warp Bubble captain skill could happen. You'd see a meta where we just run pass on every single unit. So yeah, I wouldn't mind that affecting the meta and not running any kind of warping units or any pass units, so that people have to run pass. It's kind of like a weird thing where I don't really see that many people use the Ruse Force skills and still bridle catcher teams fear for the Ruse Force skills. I mean, hit and run has got really better over the few months and with the tools that we've gotten, but still, it's also a thing in the back of the mind of people that are going to be team building. So those kinds of captain skill would be pretty nice. Let's hope I can get Safy. I did get one off focus in Ascended Celica, a TA showing up here. Alright. I do think that engage hollow forms can happen and she could probably be in it. Plus speed IV ATA is pretty good. So, I don't think that engage hollow forms is going to be having any kind of legendary unit. Definitely not a mythic unit. I'm kind of excited for this month because I'm expecting Sombron as the mythic unit. Sombron could be really cool. And maybe male Alir as the legendary unit. Not really too sure. Because we haven't really got even male Corrin as a legendary. And female Corrin has already got her remixed and refined as of making this video. And there's also no male Shez. So not sure if Alir has that many chances. But still he is quite popular. So, could be a thing if they are trying to make 2 engage units on a banner. Alright. 1 colorless stone only. I guess I could try for Reinhardt, but I kind of want to water off any kind of unit in future with ER Fortress to my Summer Mercedes. Speed resistance Fortress is decent, I suppose. Yeah, actually, I guess I could go for another Reinhardt. And maybe get some off-focus units to charge up my traffic light so that I can finally get Safy. I'm also working on a video. I cannot really reveal too much because it's going to be a video that I'm going to be working for a long time on. But yeah, I'm working on one of the videos and I'm going to get another off-focus unit in Ishtar. Okay, so blue stones definitely paid off. And this video is definitely quite ambitious. But I hope I'm able to finish it. A lot of things with ADHD is that starting them is easy, but finishing things is the tough part, for me at least. Let's see if I can get another off-focus unit. I would really love to. Okay, no, no risk. Unless you get the fallen version, I'm not summoning for you. The next question is by Zigzag, and they're asking me, in the past we got sacred seals like Hardy Bearing and Quicken Pulse, which were unique skills to the seal slot. Since they haven't really done that in a while, what would be a new seal effect that you'd like to see? So I guess I would like to see Phantom Defense, or even Phantom HP. That could work, because that would definitely work with the Phantom lineup. And that is something I would really like because we've got so much Phantom speed built in with like the tier 4 damage reduction skills and everything, and even some of the weapons at that. So that's why getting Phantom Defense or Phantom HP would be cool if you're running Infantry Pulse or something like that. I mean, it will have to have a significantly better effect for you to not run the Squad A Secret Seals. But still, I would really like to get it because there are not many units that want to have a defense check. It's mostly Milla and Dancer Eldigans that want to counter her, but still, that is something I would like to see. And maybe we could get a Sacred Seal that can stop the pre-combat damage. That would be nice. I mean, it is going to be a band-aid solution, but hey, at least everyone is going to be having access to it. And you'll have to commit to that on your tanks. So on a lot of the non-modern tanks, giving away their Sacred Seal is going to be tall order because we're not going to be getting extra stats or even distant counter effect. But I could see it being fun, just preventing the pre-combat damage. 3 colorless stones. Okay, I can get Safy here if I get lucky. Please. Let me at least charge up my traffic lights. I'm gonna summon on the blue stone. There are a lot of... Okay, I'm gonna get hit and run herself and clear. I have a lot of blue units that are on the verge of being plus and merged, like Tana, for example. Like a lot of Gen 1 units. So wouldn't mind getting any of them. I'm gonna get another ETA with plus speed IV. Okay, she's... Oh, I'm gonna get another Tina. Let's go. So she's getting foddered immediately to my Mercedes for Wrathful Tempo and also Infantry Pulse 4. I haven't really given my Mercedes Infantry Pulse 4 I was about to give her Time Pulse for, but I like Infantry Pulse for a lot more. So we're gonna be foddering her, and Safy can show up now anytime. I just need to get Safy and then I'll be done from this banner. I could even get an off-focus unit and that would be good. And wow, no colorless stones, despite having 2 focus units that are present there. And it surprised me that they didn't really shift from the movement playstyle of these units, like maybe making one of them a flyer or something, because like they can always do things like that. But they didn't really mix up too many things, I suppose. Just went for the infantry version. I mean, infantry healers have it pretty good with the options that they can run. And Safy is pretty much like a better Sarah, where you don't really have to HP match to get the refreshing effect, the recovery effect rather. Alright, let's hope I can get Safy here. I mean, I'm not trying to build up any kind of ploy unit, so I don't really want her for the fodder. More for the recovery skills, and you can actually make it so that you can endlessly soft lock your game if you have Safy on your team against like 6 duo Sathers pretty much, because she has the time strip status, which allows her to not endlessly end the action of the opponent. And if you get rid of it using the recovery and the cleansing of Safy, then you're going to be getting soft locked. It's kind of similar to how Emblme can do it, but yeah, Safy does have an unintended effect in a way with her recovery skill. With Sarah, you had to HP match, which is, possible, but it's still a bit of a pain. I'm not getting any kind of 5-star unit here, no Safy showing up. Not even any kind of off-focus unit, but I hope that I can get an off-focus unit and then my focus charge will be fully charged up. The next question is by Mevi Small Summoner, and they're saying, nice summoning session to start of the new year. My question this time is, with the anniversary next month, what is something that you want IS to do differently this year? Have a very happy new year and hope your summoning sessions go well. Thank you so much for your wishes, and one thing which I really want them to do, which they haven't done in any of the anniversaries, is to increase the inheritance slots. So I want them to increase it by 1, because at this time it is just way too much needed, because we have so many skills that don't even have their version 3s available easily, like Beast Sense for example, that we had on Aether. So you just have to summon another copy of the same unit, and like increasing the inheritance slots at this point is kind of overdue, and it would make the quality of life much better. So that's something I really want them to do, and I also want them to have the sparks on the revival banners, because you can plan for a weekly revival banner, but you're not able to spark them, which is a bit strange because they are all of them are just old units. So that's something I would want them to do this time, and maybe give us Ascended Floret in the Celestial Stone Shop. Those are pretty much the main 3 things, I suppose, which I would really want them to do in the anniversary. But I'm hoping that it's not disappointing and they actually do it, especially the inheritance slot. If I could have only one of them, so I would like to have that. And Safy is here, just giving me a lot of trouble, not showing up and not even giving any kind of off-focus units here. But I do think that I can just get her. Just need to have that one finishing luck to finish this off. Jacob showing up. Honestly, Felicia could get a Resplendent as well, and she would appreciate it a lot more because of her attack stat. And I'm gonna get Rhea here. So that's a scout skill right there. Pretty nice. So that's my 3rd off-focus unit, and now my focus charge is fully lit up, so I could just get Safy pretty easily. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting Tina, but yeah, a batch with 2 Safys would be the best one. I'm gonna get Legault. Yep. So now that I'll have any kind of luck for the 5-star summon, it should be the focus units. Focus charge definitely helps me on the main account for the collection purpose, because otherwise it was definitely pretty hard to collect the heroes back in the day. and also not having any kind of spark. Oh my god, I'm gonna have 4 blue stones. Please don't expend my focus charge here. Okay, thank you. I mean, I could summon 4 Reinhardts, but still, I would rather save it for a batch with colorless stones. Hopefully. So it's showing up again. Right? I don't want to go for the blue stone and expend my focus charge. I want it to be on the colorless stone. Yeah, this is perfect. Wow. 3 colorless stones is perfect. Safy could show up. Sarah showing up. I did plus and merger on my free-to-play account actually. And she even got a Resplendent version, but no refine in sight. And no arcane staff either. Honestly, I was expecting Arcane Thunder to have another effect. I'm gonna get Will. Okay, let's go. Please be plus speed. Yes, let's go. Plus speed minus defense Will. I was able to get the Will I wanted. Now I'm just hoping that focus charge can help. I do have a decent amount of pity rate. So I could get it anytime. Merlin is showing up. I wonder what they're gonna do with his like weapon refine, because he's gonna be getting it in a couple of months. He's in the line. So I'm hoping it's something really unique. Something like copying someone's attack stat. That would be crazy. Okay, this is not another plus speed IVATA. Focus charge is there. The pity percent is there. I don't want focus charge to go on the blue stone. Please, come on. Okay, Ferdinand showing up. Definitely helping me. I do like the fact that at least they're making the demote refines as the you know, side grades in a way that you don't really have to give them the arcane weapon. Because always I rule out the units that are about to get the refine in my arcane tier list videos. And I'm glad that it's not for without a reason. And they do end up having good enough weapon refines. Like Arcane 3 is not needed on Young Minerva because she got a really good refine. And same goes for Arcane Xiang and Ferdinand. But I guess you could run no quarter with Arcane Xiang. Plus defense Laurent. I'm definitely gonna be plus in merging Laurent at this point because I've got so many copies of him that I just have to and hope for an Arcane Blue Tome. It has been many of the batches and still focus charge has not yielded any results whatsoever. I'm getting another batch without a colorless stone. Okay. Marcy is showing up. I really hope that Brave Chrome does show up in Awakening Hall of Forms this month. Come on, focus charge, do your thing. Do the thing you're built for. Which is give me 5-star units. I'm at 7.5. I'm about to reach Hero Fest rates at this point. Not Hero Fest, sorry, Legendary Mythic rates at this point. I'm gonna get Safy, let's go. Finally, focus charge, doing its thing. She definitely took quite a bit of summons to show up here. Minus attack, okay, come on. Oh man, why does this happen? Minus attack, Safy. I'm gonna get Legold. I don't think I'm getting anything out of this focus charge. Maybe another Reinhardt. That would be nice. So that is gonna be the focus. Okay, this is a sick joke. No way. All of that pity rate and focus charge was for minus attack Safy. And a 4-star Reinhardt showing up. Oh my god. Why? Why must you troll me like this? I'm gonna go for the greenstone for Garrick. Hopefully I can get him on my free-to-play account because Garrick is definitely someone I use quite a lot for my Geo Force teams. He just ended up getting such an amazing weapon refine. I'm also very close to plus and merging Exalt Chrom on this account. Another Lapis. The way some demote units just show up for me again and again, it's amazing. Honestly, kind of flattering with the luck that I have with the demotes. From here, I would definitely want to get New Year Azura. I still remember the New Year banner very fondly and making a banner review on it when it first came out. And I do have a couple of free summons left. Shamir is also down for a refine. She could get skipped actually. not skipped, but jumped in. Like she could get it a lot sooner than a lot of the other units. And I think this is the final, yeah, this is the final one. So I'm gonna be going for the redstone and hoping that I can get either Gunthra or Freed. Nope, normal Chrome showing up. Alright, so Safy definitely showed up quite late compared to a lot of the other units. And now let's go to my free-to-play count. On my free-to-play count, I've saved up almost 600 orbs, and I should be having 700 orbs at the end of this month. And I'm saving that for against Remix and also Hero Rises. And in case we get, Rearmed Tana in this month's Remix banners, I would probably go for her. So I'm not gonna be getting, okay, I can try for the redstone. Greenstone would have been nice for Fiorm. So at this point, I'm just saving really hard on my free-to-play count so that I can finish my Regen merch project and also get something out of Hero Rises. The units that are going to be released at the end of this month in the Mythic banner are going to be up for the voting, just like for Mortis was. So I'm going to try for the redstone and I'm going to get Mail Shez. Let's go. My first Mail Shez on this account. I mean, now we do have Harkin, but still, minus defense plus resistance. That's pretty nice, getting a new unit, because I can get the Infantry Dragon Flowers, the coveted Dragon Flowers. I could try for the colorless stone, I suppose. Okay, no Takumi here. I just hope that I can have some kind of luck on the Ratio banner with my tickets and maybe try and get Tina. That would be pretty nice. Guess I'll try for Maribel. She does have Staff Valor, if I remember correctly. And I'm gonna be plus and merging Young Minerva on this account now because her weapon refiner is so good. I'll just love it as a Guild Force player. Okay, Garrick, I'm gonna be trying to get you, and I haven't gotten you in the arena summons. I'm gonna get Ascended Fiorm, okay. That's an amazing 5-star free summon. Yeah, that's really, really good. I don't really have the tools to make it work, like Fallen Maria, for example. But still, now I can just hope that I can get something out of the colorless stone. Maybe Tina would be nice for my Ether Raid's defense teams. Okay, I'm gonna get Elise. Free-to-play account is having a really nice time here. I'm just getting 5-star units left, right, and center. Wow. This is my first Elise actually on the free-to-play account. Plus HP Elise. Yeah, I mean, she has one of the lowest HPs in the game. 4 tickets to go. I think I'll go for the 12 o'clock here. Maybe Tina could show up. Wouldn't really mind getting her, as I would use her in Summoner Duels. ETA. A lot of ETA showing up today. Are you plus speed? Nope. Yeah, pretty happy I was able to get Shez, Ascended Fiorm, and okay, no colorless stones. I guess I'm gonna be going for the 12 o'clock for Reinhardt. 2 tickets to go. And I hope that I can get another 5-star. Why is this loading for such a long time? Am I about to get 2 5-stars? Maybe the game had to load that up. I guess I'll go for this stone over here instead of the 12 o'clock. I'm gonna get Forest. Right after Elise. And the final ticket. I'm gonna be going for this one. That's where I had got Elise, and maybe I could get another 5-star. Nope, it is gonna be Sol. So those are gonna be my summons on the free-to-play count. Definitely really, really lucky for the amount of free summons I did. And I didn't really have to spend any kind of orbs. And I was able to get some Dragon Flowers for Infantry units. So let me know in the comments how these summons went for you guys. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to leave a like and a comment, helps me tremendously. And if you really enjoyed, you could always support me directly by using super thanks down below or by becoming a YouTube member. And for more free videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because YouTube sub boxes take about as much time as Safy did to show up on my main account. So with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.